Hey everyone. Oh, should have been on a different screen. No, you don't get to see that yet. Hey everybody. How is it going? Welcome to Divide and Conquer's Arthurian Tales. A 5th edition D&D game based in 5th century. It's technically not England yet, but that area. It's not West
It's
Texas.
an island off the coast of Europe.
What will be the proper title for that time era? We'll find out, and I'll start calling it that.
Island.
The Islande. So,
It taps for blue mana.
quick announcements. The biggest one, the probably the most exciting announcement we'll have all year is our amazing power couple here. One of the many power couples, Steph and Josh, had a baby. It was born today at 8 in the mornings. They are 19 inches and 7.4 ounces. That's important to know. So everyone needs to...
7.4 pounds.
Nope, that says OZ, ounces. They're ounces.
Do babies really come out in the ounces range?
Yeah, they come out of the vehicle.
Am I
They can't be
dumb?
pounds.
Never mind. We're not going to talk about it.
Well, yeah, let's talk about more vehicles. But... welcome everybody to the newest role player in DNC, Sophia Gwen Rodriguez.
For a few brief moments, it was the youngest person, or she was the youngest person on the planet. Now she's not.
Yeah, that's true. At 8 a.m., she was the youngest person ever. Now she's old news. No, congrats, guys. Much love. And they're gonna take all the time they need to get situated with that because that is a gigantic step in life. But yeah. Now to the boring announcements. We have merch. Stuff's down below. We also links to all the YouTube channels. We're starting to do more things like on the Wednesdays now. We're doing Let's Plays right before this stream. I will give you the announcement that this Saturday we're not going to be having a Demiplanes. I believe Lynn is moving, something along those lines. So we won't be able to.
I think something like that.
Oh, out of town. There we go. Something where her body will not be in a drawing position.
Wow.
It's a drawing position. In front of your computer, drawing. You know, the drawing position. So there you go. Also, letting you guys know that on Father's Day will be the first official day where we play our Vigilance and Vigilantes game. As soon as we get more information, I'll let you guys know. We're still fine-tuning all the details for that. And this Friday will be Sacred World's last game, quote-unquote, because we'll still have the Sacred World Chronicles. But we're going to take a little break before we move into those games and then before we move into a new campaign. So it's... Your favorite characters aren't done yet. We're just taking a small little hiatus. Other things. Yes. What's up?
Am I allowed to play on Father's Day if I don't have a father?
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay.
Sad news aside.
My father was a test tube. No, I'm kidding.
Mine uses them. You can go to support our friends at Talent Claw, which make amazing dice trays and dice bolts and all these cool things. If you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And if you're so kind to give us a sub, please go. It's free if you have Twitch Prime. And it's Pride Month. Go be prideful. Is that why there was extra hate today?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, all right. Well, that's a discussion.
We had to ban like 30-something people from another server that I'm administrate. So that was,
Fun.
Use those Prime subs. Take the money out of Jeff Bezos's pocket and put it in Divine and Conquers.
Man? Oh, I'm so sorry, Cinnabon. I kicked my puppy. That individual does not need the money that they have at all.
Never mind. He accidentally kicked a puppy.
Oh, I did. I'm so sorry, Cinnabon. He's just sleeping and drooling on my leg now. But alrighty. Unless we have any other announcements.
I have one, and wow, my
Jess
voice
can
actually
talk
sounds
I sound different.
Your voice
Everybody else has
actually
to-
sounds.
Everyone else has to do stage whispers now.
No. Yeah, hi guys. Long short story short, be kind to people. Yeah, 'cause that's the way to be.
Yay.
That's
Yeah.
the way to be.
That's the way to
Be
be.
an asshole.
We need a shirt with Jess's face on it. Be kind. That's the way to be.
That's the way to be.
But alrighty, let's do character introductions before we jump into the game. I'm giving that second pause to make sure no one has an announcement. Okay, hey guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master for tonight. Hey Ryan, who are you playing?
Hey, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Crosshatch, a Warforged Warlock that is probably going to spook the people of this little village that we're in.
I got an announcement that apparently I need to read right now. Okay, hey Trent, who are you playing?
I am playing Carver, a Hexblood Warlock Tooth Fairy.
I have a full set of chompers eventually.
I think I got this message really late. Hey, I almost said who your character's name. Hey, Wolf, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm playing Ikad. Sometimes I'm a farmer, and sometimes I'm an angsty teenager.
It's how the roll of the dice.
Yep.
And Riven, who is played by Josh, and Evelyn, who is played by Tabby, by Steph. They're doing their thing. So moving on to Jeremiah, who are you playing?
I am playing Carabao. Oh wait, that's the wrong picture. I am playing your token martial class fighter
Yeah.
human named Saerus Ward, Fenlor Ward.
Yeah. Hey, Lee, who are you playing? Oh, I cannot hear you, my dude.
Yeah, hey guys, this is Lee, and I am playing Everlee Farincala, and I am a human, elf familiar, nature domain druid, and yeah, that's what I am.
That's what it is. Hey, Jess, who are you playing?
Hi guys, I'm Jess. I play Lena Meadowbrook, a wood elf cleric, and she would like you all to have long life and flourish.
Oh, I was gonna do. I've been wanting to do it too, but I don't have my camera today.
Oh, but with that,
I mean, I did it 2 weeks ago and the week before.
This is how I do it. I can't flourish. All right, let's roll the beautiful bean footage. Other announcement that Jesus forgot is next Wednesday will be the first game that we will do live here again at the table. Everybody in D&C will
That's
be
the first time hearing from it.
Wait, what?
What? That's the first time I'm hearing it.
I literally just spoke about it, Jeremiah. Where were you? I don't know because I can't see your camera.
Yeah, just now. You just said it just now.
I said it earlier. But we're doing it. We're gonna do it live, you know. But yeah, we're gonna since everyone's vaccinated, everyone's fully vaccinated 2 weeks after. Yeah, no one has developed any symptoms. Technically, 6 weeks after is when some viruses are considered. So whatever, it's safe, unless CDC guidelines or unless people start getting sick. We're gonna jump over here. So with that, let us recap what happened last time. So, the party continued on its way to head to the Clemente estate. You guys, after leaving the forest and meeting the homeland where Everlee and Lena grew up, you guys learned that you were being followed by wolves with an odd amount of intelligence. After the party discovered that a winter wolf was the one who was orchestrating the situation. You guys faced the winter wolf, some of the wolves that are under the winter wolf's command, and a few ice mythics. The party did save one of the wolves from being killed with I believe it was Everlee who did the final blow on the winter wolf. As unfortunately, as too much as Carver's attempt and try, one of the ice mythics did escape, and the last thing that he saw was it talking to the winter wolf and communicating, afraid of maybe a message being transferred to something, someone. As the party finished that fight and continued trading north, you guys saw a very rare and almost going with the theme of endangered, a saber-tooth tiger. As you guys avoided the fight, camouflaging and illusions and doing a very, very good job, you guys avoided that, strutted off into the Clemente estate, where Ikad's potatoes are missing, as well as Lena's family sword. Potatoes might be a little bit more important, but let's not judge these things. So, as you guys
when we find who took my fucking potatoes, they're gonna be sorry.
I fucking potatoes.
I don't know if you can use that one. That wasn't in character. I'm sure Ikad has said that before.
I overheard Ikad saying it. It is on my phrases.
All right, let's do it.
I did say I spent 2 days of travel bitching about someone taking my potatoes.
I can see that. I can see you saying yeah. So, to not waste any team, let's move over to the map where you guys are going to be at. As a man on a horse, and Bo is kind of leading you guys to the estate, you see a good about 20 people on the outside, either taking care of the grounds, the farming. You start hearing the ding ding clashing and of swords. You start seeing a couple of squires attending to and kind of learning from a couple of older gentlemen who are engaging in combat. You even see a fairly old individual walking around with a couple of textbooks in their hand, looking and kind of giving them to the kids as they go off into probably some sort of study before coming inside. So, in this, you guys see the distance. It's gonna be about a minute or two before you actually arrive to this. It's not a large castle, as castles go. It's about 2 stories. Saerus, you would know that there would be a basement along to this, so there's actually 3 different floors, but from the ground up, not including the barn. That is only 1 floor. Is there anything that you guys want to do before you actually approach said castle?
So you know, I was nodding my head.
Motionless.
Okay, I thank you, Jeremiah. That will be very useful for today since your camera's not working.
Remain completely motionless in the back of the cart.
I will say, Everlee, Lena, Ikad, are you still looking elven?
I would have changed my hair color to a more brown. color.
Okay.
No, once we left the elf lands, I would have gone back to normal.
Okay.
Vegetable farmer or teenage angst?
Teenage angst. I'm upset that my fucking potatoes got taken.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Bring the
Yeah.
black braid.
I think I can blend too, Jesus. I don't think I look super elfy, but I don't know.
Well, can I have then Justice Sisters roll me a insight?
Oh, that's good. Total 23.
23, that's very good. What'd you get, Everlee?
I got a total 14.
Okay. Everlee, you're not so sure if this man's being kind or if he hasn't noticed the... Maybe because Cyrus said that, you know, you guys are with him. But this is a land that is, it's a castle. It's, everybody would know this information. There is a landowner here. Therefore, they are part of Camelot. They work with Camelot. They are part of the king's court. They're not mentioning or being hostile to you. Again, maybe they don't notice. Maybe they're just being polite because it's Cyrus. But, Lena, you for sure caught his eye. And you didn't know quite what to make it. But as a kind of harsh wind blew and your ears were exposed before you covered them back up, you did see that he gave you a side glance and grinned a little bit before continuing to march forward.
Okay, as soon
With a
as...
23, he could have said something. He didn't look hostile. That was pretty friendly. But
Okay.
he didn't bring attention to you at all.
Okay. I will wait until he's a little out of earshot, and I will whisper to Everlee. I think that we are going to be treated fairly here. Based off just that one interaction. However, let's try to keep our wits about us.
All right.
That's all.
Are you only saying this for earshot of Everlee, or do you, because Carver's also next to you?
Oh, well, if Carver's next to us, then I would definitely tell him to.
Okay. Alrighty.
That's
And if
wise. Yeah, I agree. That's wise. Let's just be cautious. You never know when any of these people who seem friendly will turn into those monsters we were just fighting. So let's be careful.
Okay. As you guys are approaching closer and closer, you will see that a couple of other people that are working the grounds will approach every single horse, go over to Cyrus, and a lot of them would bow, except for the person that is manning the gate. They do not bow to Cyrus, as they... I'm trying to look at my notes because I completely forgot. The person who is manning the... Oh no, never mind. They might be... No, they're a claw. Okay, so they would be... I believe they're a rank above you, Cyrus. If that's correct.
They're what?
They're a claw.
They're a claw.
Yes, you're the one that set this order up. A claw of the phoenix.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I kind of trashed that idea, but okay, let's continue that idea then.
Oh, did you? Because we're bringing that shit back, my dude.
Okay,
That's
well,
that,
if
that
you
was the
bring
notes
it,
I was given.
I mean, that
That's
was a
how it
long
works
time ago,
now.
and then I changed it. I changed my backstory, but
Completely?
no,
Because
we can keep it.
if that's so, I need you
We
to
can
send
keep
me
it.
that because this is the one that I have.
I sent you kind of revised one.
I don't have it, and that's very important. This is what I have, and I'll send it to you. If you have anything additional to this, please send it to me.
I mean, I emailed it to you. You told me to email it to you, so I emailed it to you.
Okay, I don't.
Did you look at your email?
Sure. Let's. Okay, to continue on.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's fine. If we're using that, we can use that still. To be honest.
This dude don't honor Saerus. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I am really trying to find it because I don't.
Okay. I just kind of went back to that old notes. It's claw, tail, feather, beak, and head.
Yeah, what rank would you be then?
I'm a feather. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
That's from lowest to highest. Claw, tail, feather, beak, head.
Okay, then I read that wrong. Okay, then never mind. Then they would be lower to you than they would bow to you. Okay. Alrighty. As that's happening and they're taking care of your horses, what are you guys doing?
Continuing to remain motionless in the cart.
I am going to just secure my hair and my. If I had a hood, I'd have the hood up. I think I have a hood on my jacket, but yeah, I'd have my hood up. Yeah.
I think Everlee would be trying to kind of look around and see if she notices anything to be wary of, just being extra cautious.
Roll me perception. Because by this time, you've all passed, I would say, close to 10 individuals who are honestly just minding their own business.
I got a 12.
It seems fine. There's nothing for you to really worry about that you can tell. As sorry, I thought you were saying something.
Oh no, I was just saying okay. Yep, I just am not getting anything to be cautious about specifically. Just
Yeah. As you guys are approaching closer inside, and the horses are being taken away, you see that every single one, including the cart and what's in the cart, is being taken to the farm. Is there anything that you guys are doing?
I'm telling one of the guys that came for the horses and stuff. I'll be like, if you can find us a sack of potatoes, it will be grateful. His sack was stolen or something.
Do I hear you say that? Like, are you saying it in a normal volume?
I'm saying in a normal volume. I'm not like trying to whisper it or anything like that.
Okay. As soon as Ikad hears the word potatoes, there's gonna be they took my fucking potatoes. As he pokes the one he has left that he had enchanted previously, that just goes potato.
As you do that, you do see that a couple of the squires kind of look at you as you curse out loud, as the two gentlemen that are kind of like approaching you guys both look at each other, look back at Saerus, and look back at Ikad, and look back at Saerus. We'll take care of it, no worry. and they start grabbing the horses, and one starts wheeling the horse that has Crosshatch in it.
Be careful with that scarecrow. He's bad at his job and likes to move.
As the one looks, we have a blacksmith. Do you want us to take a gander and make him stiff so he doesn't move again?
I continue to remain motionless in the back of the cart.
If he thinks he can.
Okay, I'll let him. So I'm sure he'll have quite fun working on something that's not just shields and swords this time. Oh, Brian, Cross, you're over here now. As all the horses are being taken care of and everything.
I warned him.
Jesus, I tried to send it on Discord, so it's gonna be like a file thing.
Yeah,
So
I have a file could not be read.
Oh, okay.
So we'll deal with that as soon as we can.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's my whole backstory, so that's gonna be very long.
Okay. Cool. And thank you.
We'll deal with it later.
I kind of need to know: is this going to overtake what has been sent to me already? Like,
No, not really.
it's just an addition.
No. There's like a big addition to,
There's
like,
okay.
the reason why I know that one person, kind of like that.
Okay, well,
And-
that's very good.
And my
then.
and my magic and stuff like that. That's basically like the additional little
Okay,
information.
cool. I will read that all on break because that's very important today. So as you guys are coming in, you see that there is a large hall kind of leaning towards the second floor, as most of the activity is. It breaks into this small little courtyard that has some of the trees that are still covered in snow, and you see that a lot of the patches here is, even though there is a blanket of snow, it's not as heavy as a dense forest was. And as you're coming in, you start smelling supper being prepared. And one of the things that you definitely would miss, Saerus, is that as soon as it's being cooked, it's because of how the castle was built and the kitchen is down below, everything starts smelling that way. So if there's a day where there is bad food being cooked, the entire castle smells of this. Just for some explanation on where things are within this floor, you see some training grounds up at this tower, some of where the knights are, some specific nobles, daughters, and whatnot. The king, well, not the king, the lord's quarters, a guest bedroom that usually where Saerus, you would imagine some of your friends would be going, the library upstairs, a organ, a private room for writing, where the supplies are kept, and then the stairs going downward. And the knights would eat at a different table than where the lord would eat. So, with that, Saerus, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna go inside. We're gonna, once we get to basically the gates, I'm gonna ask. This is what I was trying to kind of send it to you, but I'll just say it in character.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask who
it.
was like kind of guiding us to the doorway. That is someone is guiding us to the gates, right? Yeah. Like have you seen Father? Where should he be located?
I believe he'll probably be in the quarters. Although, he kind of looks around. You should probably speak to the beak before we go any further. Just, I'll go get him. Just wait here. As you see that the guy kind of comes in, he unsheaths his sword and kind of puts it by this rack and kind of puts back his shield. as you will see. I'm gonna place you guys in here, and just letting you know that for the purposes of this specific map, nothing is to scale. You guys are not half of the castle large.
What? We're not Titans?
Yeah, not in this campaign.
I don't take up half of the Smithy's forge.
I mean, you if that's what you want to do. As that's happening, you do see as you kind of approaching, and everyone will notice this man who's dressed very differently than most of the knights here. In comparison to Saerus, who is in full plate armor, most of them do have donned half plate or split plate mail. This gentleman also doesn't really look the part of most people of Camelot. His beard is completely trimmed and braided. Sorry, it's not trimmed, it's braided. He has his sideburns completely shaved off. Reminds a little bit of Ikad's physical appearance. You said he adorns a tattoo on his side cheek, and he has a wooden shield and a couple of axes on his hip, although he does have a longsword on his back. And so you would know Saerus. Esior Dragun is the gentleman's name. As he kind of approaches you from behind, Saerus, and just taps on your plate.
It's sir.
As
How are you?
he looks and just nods his head, kind of looks around and smiles at every single one of you. You all get the impression of a cockiness for sure. As people were kind of fighting in the background, just training. So tell me, what have you learned spending all this time with Merlin? What has he taught you?
I was doing the action, but camera anyway.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I keep forgetting too. But Cyrus is gonna lift up his left hand. Oh wait, right hand because shield.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, his shield should be kind of in his back right now. So he's gonna get his left hand and he'll produce flame.
As you all see,
Well,
magic
I can
beam.
do this now. And then they just kind of grab the flame again for it to basically dispel it.
Okay. One more time. Show me again.
Okay. Then I just kind of do it.
He
again.
does.
It's
You
like-
see that he kind of grabs your hand and closes it as the flame kind of goes away. So is that a trick or is that something that's supposed to do something?
Well, I can throw it at somebody.
That's pretty good. And he kind of looks at your
Not
sword.
here. There's a lot of wood. I don't want to burn anything.
Well, let's go to the training guard and see what you've learned.
Oh, okay.
As you see that he kind of approaches this larger area as he kind of just walks in and people are starting to slow down what they're doing, and as he kind of just assumes the position, everybody stops fighting, kind of just goes around, takes a break, drinks from their water skin, some will drink from their wine skin, and he just presents himself towards the center.
Are we doing swords? Practice swords.
Yeah. As he, even though practice swords is a thing, they're still sharp and will hurt.
Yeah.
As you see that he's taking off his armor and he grabs two blades that look about the same length and just throws one at you.
I'll catch a deck save or what?
Yep, just catch it. What about the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing? As I'll say that Riven and Everlee are extremely entertained. Here's Edgar. What are y'all doing as this is happening? You're just seeing your friend get ready for you know that it's not like a duel to the death or anything. But getting ready to fight.
I'm entertained. That's for sure.
Okay.
Wait, this is the guy that you were saying beak, right?
Yeah, he he would be a beak, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as I'm understanding, and unless the new stuff that you sent me, he would be the only beak.
Okay. Well, Well, head is the only one. Beak can be many, but if he's the only one now, then that's fine.
Yeah, because there's only one
That's
Lucian,
also...
and there's only one person underneath Lucian.
Yeah. Okay. Understandable.
I alone in the forge?
Yes.
Or is there?
Okay, sorry. You are.
Oh no.
You are alone at the moment. There's like 4 or 5 people outside. One starting to grab water. You see one starting to cut wood down.
See into the forge? Is this thing around one side? Is that a fence or is that a wall?
There's a fence.
Ah shit! I'm still visible.
Wait. Did I actually? Okay.
And did they just unceremoniously dump me on the ground, or am I still in the back of the cart?
You're still in the cart. They haven't removed you. You see that they're taking care of the horses right now.
Okay.
Nobody really looks interested or cares what you're doing at the moment.
Like it totally
yeah,
skipped
until
my
I
mind.
move.
Yeah.
Yes.
It totally skipped my mind that Crosshatch was taken to the forge.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
It's like it completely like disappeared in my head.
Oh, believe me, I think you might be reminded here in a minute if this blacksmith gets his way. I'm going to shift a little bit in the cart, testing the waters.
Give me a stealth.
I'm gonna get somebody random in the that's here. Is this just these 2 guys over here?
No, there'll be like I would say about 4 or 5.
Okay, I'll get one of them, kind of like nudge them over to was like
as they approach.
I was like I totally forgot there was a scarecrow in the cart.
Yeah.
If you don't mind telling them to bring him to basically his owner, or at least tell the blacksmith to not touch him.
These are conflicting orders.
And then I'm kind of like pointing at
them. Oh. I already told them that if the blacksmith wanted to take a crack at it, he could.
I mean, you were there when you heard the conversation. Do you want to?
Okay.
That happened. Do you want to tell them don't do that? Like, you do what you want to do. What is?
Yeah, like do whatever you want to do.
I'm starting to say it, and then I'm gonna kind of look at Ikad and see it was like, kind of like not looking at him. Was like, should I send him?
Ikad is not even paying attention. He's just too busy looking around.
There's a lot of weapons in this room. There's a lot of axes and swords and stuff, and some training dummies.
I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll go like.
Also, he thinks the idea of a blacksmith going to try and pull Cross out of the cart and having Cross move and start talking is too funny to not have happen. So he wouldn't stop. Like
that is a 7
have it
stealth, by the way.
I'm gonna look at the guy who's like try to at least warn the blacksmith that sometimes that scarecrow kind of talks.
Talks.
Yeah.
They look very confused and.
I was confused too.
I will let him know that he talks. Yeah. And then they start walking back. By the way, Cross. When you moved, it was a very like as the cart moves as well, and just a little bit of a bad footing, and you do see.
I wasn't trying to do any major movement, just maybe like roll sideways, like make it look kind of like gravity, but not quite.
Sure, as you do that, and the cart moves, everybody definitely looks in your direction.
And I am going to go back to not moving in the cart.
So everyone just looks in. Two of the people that work in the stables kind of look at each other, give it a little laugh. You see the blacksmith kind of just working on the blade at the moment. Continues on doing his thing. Eventually, you'll see someone approach a blacksmith and say, "What do you mean he can talk?" So,
yeah, I'll wait. I'm gonna let this moment stew.
If I can, Saerus, can I have you roll initiative?
Uh-oh. Yay! +0 to initiative, so that's a 1.
All right, that's 17. Okay.
Yeah, first roll of the day. How happy.
First roll of the day, not one. All right. Asir is going to make his first move. So this isn't going to be a normal fight. This is going to be more of a brawl, which means you can choose athletics or strength, and it's a contesting of force. Whoever wins 3 in a row whoever wins 3 will win the match.
I think is this like when Ariel.
Yes.
Well, Ariel got pulled to it.
Yes.
But West and Orc did the brawl.
Yeah. So he's gonna do his athletics versus your AC at the moment.
Okay. But basically, we're kind of like dueling with our swords. And
Correct.
Like
yeah. You, as he gets in a stance and you get in the stance, interesting. As he moves forward and goes for a hit that is a 26.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. It's just assuming that you can do what you want. As he kind of goes, hits you over the head, and then kind of moves his foot to the side as you're trying to block but just miss out of the way. As you guys pretty much do a small little dance maneuver and just switch positions for a second. Remember, over the head, down one striking. Use the umprint when you counter. I move to the side. It leaves you exposed. Step. And then proceed with the attack. Don't make the mistake again. It's your turn.
Yes, sir. And what am I doing here?
Athletics
like
or
something?
athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh, athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm taking athletics.
Of course.
That is 23.
23, that hits. How do you describe your hit?
I'm doing kind of like exactly like him, but I'm fainting instead of like going to the head, and then so basically like, oh, he's trying to copy me. So to basically, but I'm gonna faint it and immediately go to the side and hit him on his right side.
As he hits,
I faint the top top hit and then immediately swipe left or right.
As you do so, and it hits right as he puts his sword down, kind of does a little bit of a spin as you're also countering. It's a little too far. Yeah, sure, brother. He looks at you. Good. That would have been death blow. All right, so he goes again, contesting. Oh, that might not do it. That is a 16.
Nope.
All right, as he kind of goes and stops and looks at your footwork, and then he goes back into a defensive position. All right, it's your turn. What do? You could also do things like try to do anything sneaky, try to persuade crowds, try to distract them. Charisma checks can be involved here. You can also use your own abilities, like, oh, I'm going to action surge if you would really like. But if you're just doing strike, if that's very much what he's attempting to do as well.
Okay.
But if you want to go full out, you can.
No, I am.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You can go action surge if you want.
They're just like sparring in the middle of the room.
It's a large cylinder room that has a small dome with lights kind of appearing from the outside as these windows are covering in a odd like semicircle up above, and they're just fighting in this. It smells like a training room. Like the carpet is soaked in sweat and a little bit of blood here and there. But yeah, they're just pretty much fighting in a room.
Okay, in a way, I guess our RP purposes on what I'm doing is just basically I'm just gonna do like a simple weapon attack, but the description of it will be different if it hits.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it will. You said athletics or acrobatics, right?
Correct.
Not my weapon attack.
Yes.
So that is a 17.
17 definitely hits. As you go and describe how it's looking.
My description basically is like when I blocked his attack, his second attack, I will like, this is some kind of tango, isn't it? And then I'm just gonna swipe from where I am, like I'm kind of like 10 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but when I swipe, I produce flame and it comes out of my sword just to, not enough for it to burn him, more into like distract him like a little flash, and then when he recovers from that, I'm already there swiping at him.
Okay, as you do that, and the flame kind of does startle him, and you do the whoosh strike, and again, it would be considered a death blow, as his teachings are, if you get hit, you're dead. He looks at you. Nice to see how the distraction's working. At this moment, can I have everybody that's not Saerus roll me a perception?
Even me?
No, sorry, you are in a barn.
Yeah, you're busy getting blacksmithed.
Not yet, I'm not.
That's a title of a video. And
18.
18? Oh, actually, let me roll to see.
17.
Pass, both of you.
6.
21.
6 does not.
21.
21 definitely passes. As you all, except for Carver, who is very interested in what's happening, you do see an older gentleman with purple robes, who has a slight indoor cloak on, that looks like to have an adornment of feathers on it. Has a very odd, obnoxious-looking hat to the side. Very, very nicely groomed, long white beard that kind of matches his like furry white brows. He's just chewing on something and then just looking at the match. As you see that he kind of grabs a leather bag and just continues on eating, and just now you notice what he was eating, and he just throws a sunflower seed to the ground. As you do see a couple of people walking behind, just sighing, and they talk, and you see one goes to the edge of the room that's very, very far ahead and grabs a broom, as this gentleman is just grabbing sunflower seeds and just spitting them out. As it's his turn, and he looks at you, and we'll say, so, I need to use his voice. So, what would be the counter to a Zurich strike? And you see that he kind of waves his sword very up high and twists his wrist. As he's just inching forward. Do you have a response, Saerus?
Shield in front of me, sword on the side.
Okay. You all do see that this man does have a large shield, and in comparison to Saerus, it is wooden, but it's very much larger. He's not been using it at all. So he's going to go with his, and since he can do 3 strikes, he will do all 3 at once.
Uh-oh.
So, first one is going to be a 23. Then we go with... Oh, that's going to be a miss. That's
AC is 18.
12, and then... Okay. So that's 2 hits. As you see that he moves forward and spins the sword as you try to block and counter, as he kind of just strikes it upward, and you see that momentum as you kind of... moving forward, you see that he's about to strike and then just bull rushes you and just tackles you to the ground as he kind of grabs his blade in an awkward position, moving your head downward and the sword on the other end. And as you kind of grab him for the strike again, you see that he's not paying attention to the blade coming at you. For all he does, as I see you're on the ground pinned, dead. And kind of stands up and grabs you by the wrist and just pulls you back up, and then just throws a sword to someone who was not really paying attention as they kind of and grab it onto it.
I can never really counter that. I need to work on my speed and my footwork. 0 dex.
He just smiles at you. We'll have wine later. Kind of taps on his shoulders. Think the old man's here for you. And
when I see that, I'm immediately like kind of like just bowing.
Did you see this guy is just walking like he
owns the place.
He owns the place. Doesn't these new faces, it doesn't bother him because goes over to Saerus, kind of hits Esar in the shoulder. I told you, but showing off. and then just embraces Saerus. How have you been?
I've been good. There was a lot of mishap on the current mission for Merlin, but
Yeah, to be honest,
we're okay.
I did not expect you to be here so early. I can't expected a couple of months to pass by.
Is it obvious that Saerus was bowing at this guy when he was walking up?
Yeah.
Okay. Ikad will like bow as well.
As you're doing that, he kind of looks towards you. Sorry, did you tell your guests to do that? They don't have to.
No.
Yeah. And he kind of goes over really uncomfortably, Ikad, and then grabs you by the face. And it almost that uncomfortable situation where like, what does this remind me of? Like at dog shows when like looking at the dog's teeth and everything, like that uncomfortable, like just examining your face.
If it lasts past about the 10-second mark,
it's
Ikad.
that, yeah.
Okay, if it hits that mark, Ikad's gonna blink and black his eyes out.
As you blink and black your eyes out. I knew it. Handsome, isn't he? Kind of just gives you a little like tap on the cheek, and then goes over to every single one of you and inspects you like you are some sort of specimen, and just you see this great
when he's
grin.
about
Yeah.
when he's about to go towards Lena and Everlee, I am gonna kind of say something like, "Be careful with those two."
Really dangerous.
They're a little bit untrusting, but understandable into why.
Well, if you're not trusting in me, then I don't know who you can be trusting with. Please, stay for supper. Saerus, I'm glad to hear all the stories and all the endeavors that you've gone with Merlin. And please invite your friends over. Training and all that stuff can go to the sideways for tonight. Celebrate. Have you had wine?
No.
You have not.
They're really trying to wind you up, bud.
You are within castle walls. This is kind of the drink that you have right now. That's the epitome of what wealth could give you, wine.
Last.
Yes. So, as he kind of looks at you, rooms. And you see a couple of people come over. It's this woman and a gentleman kind of like approaching, like, right this way. Ladies, if you follow me, and the guy's like, yeah, guys, if you want to follow me over here, let's go on that way. And they start separating you guys if you do choose to follow. And they kind of give you to these large rooms that are not really the best. It's just like 4 bunk beds in a row. Nobody there. At the odd end of it, there's a couple of cobwebs with like grasshoppers and stuff, because we don't have those in my campaign. And it's more comfortable than some inns you've been at, but it's definitely really run down in comparison to everything that you've seen within the castle. As you start noticing the orange sun start slowly falling, as nightfall is approaching soon. Is there anything that you guys are doing in your private rooms as everyone's being split up?
Specific? No. Am I gonna have my own room?
You have a room here, yeah.
Yeah. This will actually kind of be the first time, but Saerus is actually hanging all of his armor in the armor stand, basically, and he's still by himself, so he's removing his helmet and putting it on the armor stand,
Okay.
putting common clothes, basically.
All right, for sure. Saerus, you'll know that there's gonna be a ding when food is ready.
Yeah.
But I want to know we'll get to blacksmith in a second. I want to know if anybody is doing anything here.
So, are we in a bunk room together?
It would be, so for description, I'll put the girls in this room. And then you guys in a completely different room.
Okay, so it's guys in one room together.
Yes, guys in one room, girls in the other room. And
Okay.
you 3 are by yourselves.
It's like a dormitory.
Pretty
It-
much, yeah.
like
But the
Yeah.
rooms are so close that you can like literally walk out your door, take a hall to the left, and then that's where the girls' room is. Like it's really not separated by anything other than just a couple of feet and a door.
All right. Ikad will just kind of be getting comfortable.
Okay.
If we were actually alone in rooms, he was gonna be a little bit more himself than he has been so far.
Okay. Like you're in a room with Carver and Riven, so it's as comfortable as you want to get.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with them seeing
Of course.
Ikad.
Of course. I got you, Jess. All right. So Carver, or is there anything that you doing as you just saying to kind of just relax a little bit?
I'm gonna do the same.
Pull out a tooth.
Not quite.
there's
Okay.
still a few hours on this current one.
Yeah, okay, I got you. So, just getting comfortable. Sorry, I thought you meant like the same as you do
Yeah,
every
yeah.
night. Okay, got it. Trying
No,
think
no,
of the
no,
role.
no.
Got it. Okay, you're also good. As you just see, Riven is passed out, snoring, already. Something murmuring about a bed, and like you see that he kind of grabs the hay pillow from the other bunk and just kind of brings it inside, puts it underneath his bed and like underneath his feet. Sorry, just to like get that extra level of angle, and he's just passing out. So Lena. Yes. Yeah, what's up?
Once Riven's unconscious, Ikad would turn to Carver and ask if he wants to see something real weird.
I will, of course, say yes every time. Yes.
Okay. Ikad will do the cloak thing you've seen him do regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it over his head, wait 10, 15 seconds, throw it back. You could almost swear it seems like he got a couple inches taller, like the cloak did. Pale white skin, midnight black hair, midnight black eyes, Voldemort-y style nose. Very little nose there.
I see why you choose the old man for walking around.
Yeah, it's a little more practical.
Oh, now keys.
Fuck off, Scarecrow. I'll tell him to scrap you.
All right. As you see that privileged view. So Lena, what are you doing?
Basically, Lena would tell Everlee and Evelyn, her plan, I guess, is to kind of go go to the blacksmith and see if they could possibly, if they have an extra sword or whatever lying around, if she could buy it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was actually also gonna kind of ask people. I was gonna go to blacksmith after I've changed,
All right.
and I'm gonna do ask that to the blacksmith.
I'm sure that we'll say for story purposes, you guys will like clash together.
Meet up, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. There's you do see as Everlee's like, well, I'm gonna take a nap.
Or no,
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
That's what I said, Evelyn. Obviously.
Everlee said that's a good idea, maybe, but she's gonna go wonder if she's allowed to.
First,
That's
also,
her plan.
like after I've changed, so if someone sees Saerus, he doesn't have armor or helmet or anything like that, so he's full Saerus right now. Anyway,
All right.
he is gonna go straight again to the maybe try to find his father Lucian and to ask him about something, and then go to the blacksmith.
Okay. I'll put you guys here. We're gonna go to blacksmith, and then Lucian, and then Everlee and Lena. Okay, so. Hey, Cross.
Oh boy.
So there's a couple of people walking around, attending
Here we
to the ground and whatnot. But as soon as the sun starts setting, everyone's just kind of leaving and cleaning up and just making sure that the horses and the goats are taken care of. You do see this fairly larger man with no shirt on, a couple of burn marks on his left hand, kind of approach the cart. They said you can talk. Does that mean you're squeaky? Kind of just grabs your arm, moves it. Why does he have armor?
I'm gonna let him move it for a second, and then, have you ever heard someone go off in a string of curse words when they stub their toe on the coffee room table?
Yeah.
Okay, well this is what that would probably sound like coming from me. After he moves it for a second, I'm going to retract back and say,
"Watch where you point those! Have you never been to a farm before? He's bad at his job and likes to move. I didn't need your help. We had it. Thank you."
and I'm just gonna look at him.
Okay. Percentiles help. First, he stands completely unmoved.
And then, if I don't see a reaction out of him for about 3 seconds, I'm going to follow with,
"Cherish this scrap heap given life, Crosshatch."
and I am going to extend my hand for a handshake.
As you extend his
Like
hand, he steps back. Again, he looks very unfazed. You see that he reaches for his back, and then he has a pretty heavy, like a 9-pound smithing hammer. Looks at you. Huh! Just throws the hammer right at your head.
I wanted Cross to offer him a carrot.
Oh my god. Does a 19 hit? I'm sure it does.
19 does hit.
Alright, we're gonna use a light throwing hammer for the purpose of this. Okay, so it's the least amount of damage that he could possibly do. That is 4 points of bludgeoning damage
That's fine.
as it hits you in the head. Go to sleep. Alright.
No!
That didn't work. Grabs another hammer. He doesn't know he should throw it or what. And you just see people around just walking. And you're like, Harold, are you okay?
I fear it was taken. More fucking potatoes!
As now everyone that's seeing that and looking at Harold, they leave, and he's looking at you.
Iris! Ikad!
Are you? Is there someone inside? Are you possessed? What? Should I hit you again? I don't quite understand what's happening. Is this some of that magic stuff?
Eve, it's alive!
And then I'm going to lumber my way out of the cart and just look at him for a second.
As he's not stopping you, he's just more like puzzled. Like he's intrigued and baffled beyond all belief.
And then I'm just going to lean over. Like, he's tall. Is he 7'2" tall?
No. You're easily a foot taller than him.
I'm just going to boop him lightly on the shoulder and go,
Tag, you're it!
and start trying to leave.
He's not stopping
going
you.
Okay, I'm
You
just
can
going to
probably
step.
walk over the fence if you really want to. Like a little bit of effort, but you can.
Yeah, I'm going to just straddle the fence, look around to the display I've just made,
People are
and then
these folk are running.
Start making my way towards what I would have know to be the front door.
All right, yes, you pretty much need to make your way out this way.
Yeah.
As you're doing that, you will see that as he says, if you need any fixing,
I'm gonna just turn back and look.
I got your medicine," and just points at like his fucking forge.
I'll just nod, and then continue about my way towards the front door.
Roll me a perception, as
Sure.
you're leaving Cross. And we'll say that you and Everlee and Lena will meet up.
21.
You will say, "I don't know if that was a whiskey."
What did the guy say his name was?
This one was Henry.
Henry?
I think so. Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Harold. There we go. That's the name.
Harold. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. I need to keep better track of when I'm actively engaging.
Don't at me. That is how you spell Harold.
Okay.
Okay. So, Saerus.
Mm-hmm.
As you know that Lucian would be in his room as Marion is kind of just reading to herself and to her
Myra.
Myra, yeah, what I said. Myra is reading in her library. That's like half of the room.
When I see that, I'm actually gonna go to her first, give her a little hug, and then
Hug.
and then go back to Sian in a way.
Yeah.
Like that. Just kind of say, "How are you?" Kind of like that.
Well,
Just talking to him basically was like, so one of my friends, she lost a sword. It's apparently important to her. It's a family heirloom. If somehow you can send maybe some scouts to look for it, and then I'll try to describe it as good as I can. If you want me to roll history or something to remember what it looks like,
I do need you to make a persuasion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true too. Oh, that is a... What's my persuasion? Charisma is +1. Hey! That's a 15.
15. I'm glad you're safe, but no offense. Sending people out to just look for a sword, it might not be the best thing to do.
I mean, it's not really sending out to look for a sword, but if they somehow find it somewhere
I'll let
on their
everyone know.
way.
I will let any scouting party or anything that leaves know. But tell me, as you see that you really feel that he just forgot all about the sword, like immediately. He kind of grabs a chair next to like a pile of dirty clothes that he kind of just threw there. You see some sunflower seeds like on the dirty clothes as well, and just and it kind of just points to like a random chair that's actually much nicer for you to sit at, but it's not where he was. He just like, oh, that one, I'll sit on this one. And he kind of sits on a wooden chair and asks you to bring over a comfier like reclining chair closer to him.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah, so you can
Whatever that-
move and sit down as So tell me everything. What happened with the wizard, and what happened with your friends? What did you? Tell me, boy. Tell me.
Well, as you know, Merlin kind of tried to help me with my magic, but that didn't really work out much anyway.
Why not?
So when I was sent, I don't know, he's telling me it's some kind of mental block from a past, I guess. But I was sent also. You already know the mission to grab the healers.
Yeah. The letters. Someone over there.
Yeah, it's those two. that I told you, that I warned you about, that's a little bit
Yes.
shifty, if you will. I should have used that for Ikad instead.
You see the obvious I don't believe you. They look dangerous.
But I'm just stopping by basically to see how everything is going here and to report back. There are, I don't know if you've heard already, but there are some winter monsters that's going around right now.
It has crossed my ears that there are creatures out there, but when is there not?
True. They're a little bit more dangerous.
Well,
We were attacked by basically undead.
that's a first. But I have all you. I have nothing to fear. So what are you
Just be
gonna
careful.
do when you're? And he kind of nods his head. Appreciate it. What are you going to do after you're done? You gonna turn them in, and then what else? What's next?
Wait for more orders from the castle.
Okay. Okay. Well, is there anything interesting that I should know about?
Oh, that too. And then I'm gonna show my resist flame. I'm able to use this now. I'm not entirely sure.
When it happens,
how.
you're like, oh, it just and kind of you see he's really curious, and he kind of goes and it burns his finger. Yep, nope, that's real.
I mean, that is real. That is one of my magics.
No, sometimes they're not real. I've seen walls that I went through.
Well, there are.
I don't know if it was an illusionist.
Now, when I was younger, I was able to produce a spark, basically.
No, it's that.
With Merlin's help, it became a spark with the smoke.
So Merlin is helping you. It's going well. It's going good.
I guess it is.
Good. Okay.
I did produce more fire. We were attacked by a giant wolf that spoke.
Yes, the winter hound something. Yes.
Yeah. And he was specifically targeting me, trying to find. And then I'm gonna produce it, the Arthur sword, the sword for Arthur.
Yeah.
And show it to him.
As you produce it, and you see this masterwork quality blade kind of appears. Well, that's for Arthur, you said. Why is it going to Arthur? This is a mission for Merlin.
No, it was something else. There was a girl that was attacked, and she specifically said to Arthur before she died.
Kind of just grabs it from you.
I'm not entirely sure what's special about that sword.
Smells it. Looks at you like a don't judge me. Taste it.
I'm not judging.
And he kind of puts his finger on it, and he puts pressure, and as it starts bleeding. It's really well made, but do you mind if I send it to the scholars to look at? Kind of just moves it around.
Not sure. Just for the day.
Give it to you by morning.
I feel like. Wait, what did you say?
I'll give it to you at morning.
Oh, okay. That should be fine.
Well, kind of moves it over. What other adventures have you gotten yourself into? Kind of just puts the sword to the ground, almost you get the feel he's already forgotten about it.
I'm just gonna be. That's pretty much it.
All right.
After we rest here, we are gonna go straight to Merlin.
All right. Well, won't hold you. Kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. Duck. We have duck. I love duck. And some of that soup thing that it's delicious, honey. It's delicious. Some of that pea stuff that she likes. All right. Well, I'm gonna change. So, go on, get.
Well, I know. While I'm about to leave, like, well, you know, when we were growing up, you were telling me and your kids to eat your vegetables. Maybe you should too. And I'm gonna tap his shoulder.
So
and
you
walk
do that,
away.
and he looks at his like pretty inflated stomach. I'm not sleeping with you. You're not allowed to tell me those things. And as he kind of that fatherly kind of like gesturing kind of just closes the door. As by this point, I'll say that you three will be meeting each other. So Everlee, Lena, and Cross. What are you guys? As you both see Crosshatch just walking on the grounds. I mean, it's pretty plain. Like there's a lot of nothing. As this, it's about like I want to say about a mile worth of land that's just Lucian's. So it's quite a distance of a lot of nothing, except for just snow and barren trees here and there.
Y'all are gonna stumble upon me, and the second I see you,
Lena, Everlee, going to scare my sisters. Harold,
I'm gonna look back at the blacksmith.
I think that may have been the whiskey. If you need medicine, or if you need fixing, I have your medicine.
And then I'm just gonna like walk over and kind of cower behind you, looking back towards the blacksmith. Kind of failing at it because I just cower.
Yeah.
But
Lena would be like,
Wow.
you have medicine? I'm confused.
That's a lot of words there, Crosshatch.
He's bad at his job.
Lena would be like, where did you come from?
I'm point
Okay.
directly where y'all are going.
You see the farm that it looks like pretty much as the sun is tearing down and oil lanterns are being lit on the outside. Yeah, it looks like everyone's just getting ready to settle for the night.
I turn to Everlee and say, do we take him inside?
Yes, I think to a god.
Okay. I guess we could try to come back to the blacksmith in the morning, or
Okay.
maybe later.
It shouldn't take us too long, but we should probably get him in.
Yeah.
Nodding in agreement.
As you guys are going in, you hear a couple of people scream. As some of the staff of the castle screams when they see a scarecrow running. And I'll say that Saerus and Isir, as you guys, you kind of both will come in all really close to the same time as.
I mean, they don't know if I'm Saerus. I don't have my armor on.
You don't. As you see that Isir kind of gas his axe and like looking like he's about to throw one at you, Cross. As he's moving his hands and shaking.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. It's like, and I'm just gonna nod my head. What was it? Sway my head no, basically.
Shake your head now.
Shake. There
He
you go.
looks back, Cross towards you, Cross towards you.
I'm just gonna tentatively walk forward and offer a hand, like at as far of a distance as I can. Just
Crosshatch.
He kind of moves his axe in the air and catches it nonchalantly, kind of spins it around to so the blade doesn't like hit his stomach, and kind of puts it on the little holster. Lena? Yeah.
He doesn't mean any harm. He's just awkward.
I also remember when I was
I'm
17.
a carrot.
I am a carrot.
If he breaks anything, it is on you. And looks towards you, Saerus.
Yeah, Saerus is not really saying anything. He's just gonna nod his head. And then he's gonna look at Cross, Everlee, and Lena, nod his head, and then walk, not really say anything, and walk to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep walking.
As you guys are walking in, you see that Isir kind of does hold the massive gate open for you guys to come through. Guess first.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Just I guess a little bit description as well, because since I'm not really in my armor anymore, you will see basically this guy just in kind of common clothes right now. Like, I guess I don't know how to really explain it. Lynn, where are you? Oh wait, no, you're in vacation. So, like basically like the normal clothing for like nobles, kind of like that. It's not really for fighting or anything like that. But he has orange, yellowy, red hair, kind of like looking like flames in a way, but kind of down, a little long-ish hair, and his skin is a little bit dark red, close to maroon.
okay.
And he's
Wow.
walking this way. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And walking this way.
All right. As I'll say for the Seek expediency, you're able to get a sword. There's very nice quality swords there. As dinner is pretty much being served as the knights go first, and then some of the staff, and then you guys will be able to eat afterwards. Duck and pea soup is what's on the menu with a little bit of wine, and then ale to wash it down with. If there's anything that you guys want to do during your dinner, or are we just eating dinner, going to sleep?
Lena's gonna
Lena and
drink.
Everlee, as y'all are walking me into the castle, you're gonna probably notice that I'm kind of looking at the whole thing, and then just like reaching out with a hand absent-mindedly and reaching for Lena's hand because
And Lena will
you
totally
don't know
hold
if
your
it's
hand.
shock or confusion, but I'm just gonna say under my breath, Ikad.
Lena will be holding Crosshatch's
As you
hand.
guys are walking through, and you do see as this lady kind of just drops the plate of that she was holding, and you see as he said, "Blame Saerus." Kind of like, see, that's his fault. He should clean that up. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna ask him for him to. Squad, go get Saerus. He needs to clean that up. That's his mess. And he's just like kind of
mess.
He's just walking with about the second time someone gets scared and Isara just blames it on Saerus. You see that he's having like a really fun time just piling up orders for Saerus to do. As he follows you all the way towards your room. He really doesn't have to do any of those things, but he hasn't been here for a while, and I had to clean some shit. And he points outside, like in the direction where the horses were. And if I have to do that, because he's not here to take care of his duties, he needs to pick that stuff up. And he kind of just turns away, starts whistling to himself, as it kind of echoes throughout the hallways.
I'm gonna whistle back at him as he leaves.
Oh no.
How does that go, by the way?
How does Crosshatch whistle?
It's honestly, like, the fact whistling's a lot easier than talking for him.
You know when your brake pads wear out and it's metal against rotor?
Like that?
Yeah, that's about right.
Just so you guys know, there's no one watching you guys in these rooms. Like, as you guys like go into each other's rooms, like there's literally nothing stopping you other than just.
Oh, do they come knock on the door?
I believe they do. Everlee and Lena with Cross.
Yep. That's the plan.
Okay.
Just guiding him in.
hood will be up, and Ikad will open the door and just like, who's there?
Harold,
And then when he
I think
sees,
that may have been the whiskey.
Ikad is gonna look at both of you and ask that you please don't get Crosshatch drunk.
He's just but a boy.
He's gonna get serious when he says it. He's gonna look. He's gonna point.
Can I respond and say, he's a carrot?
I'm a carrot.
I don't even know how to get him drunk.
Ikad will be very careful to keep the hood up as he is still being himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he is almost entirely covered currently.
Noted.
As the girls drop their target of babysitting off at the men's room, I'm just gonna look to them both.
You're a cool entity.
Thank
you.
You're a cool entity too.
And then slam the door, totally unintentionally, but I have no idea how doors work.
Okay.
Ikad through the slammed door will say, "We'll see you in a little bit."
All right.
And he'll check to see if
can-
Riven woke up.
Yeah, can Everlee say
Opens his
likewise
eyes.
back through the door?
Goes back to sleep. Evelyn, she's not really sleeping. She's just resting.
All right. As soon as it seems like he's back asleep, Ikad will drop the hood.
Okay. Hood dropped. Is anything you guys want to do before dinner then?
I'm just
Lena, are
looking
we
around
going
the
back?
castle.
I am going to pull a tooth if it's
mean, we
just me and
can,
Ikad.
I want to be outside.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask him if he wants to see what I'm doing with Crosshatch every time I pull a tooth.
It looked like you were giving him a full mouth of teeth.
I'm gonna hand him the tooth.
If y'all look at me at that moment, you're gonna see the mask up, and I'm just.
As the tooth gets inserted in.
No. I'm handing Ikad the tooth.
Well, that's what I say, but like.
If he takes.
Ikad
Yeah.
takes the
Oh,
tooth.
Ikad. Sorry.
And I'm gonna say telepathically, you see now?
Ikad is going to drop the tooth. And then get himself together for a second and get the tooth, hand it to Cross, and go, "You need to brush your teeth."
He's bad at his job.
Yeah, I know, Cross. I think those things are alive.
Oh.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm sitting here scrolling through phases.
As the murder crew, as the crows and ravens are kind of bunking down for the night, you guys said something about going outside?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going back out where we were.
Okay.
Lena didn't already get a sword yet, did she?
Not yet.
No.
And he said she would end up with one, so.
Oh, Saerus is grabbing one.
Yeah, he'll eventually have a sword by the
But,
end.
but you don't know that.
So
Yeah, you wouldn't even talk to us, Mr. Antisocial.
As you
we
guys
would
kind of
basically.
cross paths again with Cyrus with the sword, and for some reason, a long list of chores to do, Cyrus.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at if me and Lena and Everlee kind of cross paths again, I'm gonna just give Lena the sword.
Okay. Lena, you have a sword.
Okay. Lena would look at it and be like, that's crazy. I was actually going to get one. Thank you. Who are you?
Rengoku.
And then I'm just gonna keep walking.
No.
I am gonna say you're welcome, and then it was.
I mean, you
Okay.
recognize the voice.
Yep. And as soon as that happens, I'm gonna be like, wait a second, Cyrus.
Doop-de-doop-de-doo, just keep walking.
What?
Lena will run after him and be like, explain.
Yeah, Everlee too. Everlee's very interested. What's going on?
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, if he's there, then Lena would just be right after.
He's kind of walking briskly to his room.
Okay.
But he is gonna be answering questions if they
Okay.
have questions.
Yep. Yep. Hi, Saerus. It's nice to actually see you.
I guess so.
So who I don't understand.
What's not to understand?
The
I'm a magical being just like you.
It's not that. It's more who are who is that guy?
I call him my father, but he's not really.
You can call him Daddy. Sorry.
He merely adopted.
Cleric.
He merely adopted me as his son when I was 10.
Okay. Everyone seems to be okay with you doing magic.
Like I said, I'm here to protect the Fae. I didn't lie about that.
Good to hear.
I didn't think you did, but it's just we've.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Let me recap episode 1.
You can protect the Fae, just not us until we knew you.
We haven't come across many people or beings. Yes, that's a better way to put it. Who
They call our kind Genasi. Or is it a Genasi? In this part of the world.
Yeah.
Elemental race, if you will. My specific one is fire.
That's good to know.
Oh.
Yeah,
We
that's
have
why I
some-
can produce that sparks here and there.
We have some similarities then. Very much into the elements in nature. That's our domain, as you are probably aware.
We just haven't met many who are accepting of what we can do. What we are.
As obnoxious my father is sometimes, he is a very kind person. And he cares for the magical creatures. And as much as you don't really trust Merlin, which in a way I don't at the same time. But he is also a little more trustworthy than some of the humans.
Interesting.
Especially the church. Screw them. No, I didn't say that last word.
I just want to make a quick note for the dudes that are in the dude's room. If left to my own devices, I am like walking the perimeter of this room, like taking in everything. Completely silent. Just intrigued.
It's the first time you've probably been inside stone walls and
Without having people firing arrows at me, yes.
It's like, it's interesting to see Crosshatch just kind of walk.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good thing he did it here and not somewhere else.
Yeah, he can hold hands. I didn't know.
It's a new talent that he has.
I'm gonna look at the list. That was like, what is this?
It's like spilled soup clean the second floor. Go apologize to Meredith. Suzanne says that you owe her a new dish.
And probably a drink.
Lena will explain these were people who were startled by Crosshatch.
Also, something about mucking out horse stalls might be a thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he had to do that when I was away. Just gonna, and then he'll just kind of look around where the spillage are, and he'll just kind of try to clean it and stuff.
Okay, I'll say that because of time, we're gonna take a little break here. As you guys have a very nice earned rest. We'll take a break and then we'll come and see what happens tomorrow morning.
Hype.
So yeah, we'll enjoy a little intermission. We'll be back in a bit.
I knew it was coming in that session, and it still hit me like a Mack truck, and I broke down and fucking cried my eyes out. It was a really heartfelt and touching scene, and I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. It was a fantastic moment. Just feeling like I was talking to her, even if it was in the context of a story of just one blip on the radar of this campaign. That's my blip. That's my blip right there. And thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jeremiah, for sharing that moment with me. And thank you, everyone that watched, for that, because it was a powerful moment.
Everlee, how do you want to do this?
Oh.
Okay, that was nice. Okay.
I want to say, leave my friends alone. Shoot it, and then just try to kind of cover Lena, because I didn't know if it was actually going to work or not. I didn't want to.
Okay, so it was like a panic cover as you grab your bow, shoot it, and immediately just turn to your sister like no, to see if anything's gonna.
Not even pay attention, just
as everyone just sees a straight shot right between the eyes as it hits the wolf. Just falls down as a blanket of snow kind of moves throughout, covering both you, Saerus, and Evelyn, just blanketing in snow as you are just soaked, and it's cold and it stings a little bit.
Are you serious?
What did you get?
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious!
Are you fucking... Oh my fucking god!
Is that a nut 20?
That's 3 nat 20s.
How do you want to do this?
Cole!
He's literally gonna just fling Mark Anthony up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Hyper beam charging.
Hyper beam cannon.
And literally just hissing, "Give him back!"
Okay. As she looks at you, tries to counterspell, but all that you see, Cole, is a red crimson hand grab hers as she looks and it tightens. And in the back of your head, Cole, you hear, "Oh, they said I wasn't going to be here." As her hand tightens and the beam just hits her directly into, you said hyper beam cannon?
Yeah.
As it just goes through her completely, as all you see is a flash of white. Everybody's closing their eyes, and she's no longer there. West, You appear in the exact place that you were at.
Give her some bad news, Ragnar. Come on.
Give us some bad news, please.
It's a natural 20.
Fuck you, dude!
Oh my gosh.
Roll to confirm.
Wow.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Damn.
No, he's a 10.
All right, you're still doubling the dice. Second attack.
That's 4 d12s.
Hey.
Oh my god!
Second attack. God damn it! That's a misfire on the second attack.
Oh no!
I can't do math. 22 plus 16
That's a lot of numbers.
plus 7.
Hey Ragnar, how do you want to do this?
Oh my fucking god!
Oh, 45 damage.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
I was like, "You're not getting away, you bitch!" And I looked at that, and then it goes like, and then I go, and then I'm gonna cock it like the bolt action, and then it just
jams a little.
It just jams.
as a stray shot. You're not even looking at her because the thing is jammed, and it hits her. Ragnar, I need you to roll me percentiles.
Fuck!
Oh,
She has a heart over the well.
Oh shit!
oh no. That's a 93.
Oh,
The heart goes down the well.
Oh no.
Ragnar, I swear.
I want Jamal to be alive and untouched by the hags, heart intact. Disrupt this ritual to bring Lamashtu into the material plane.
Okay.
He's going to try to cast polymorph on the T-Rex.
Oh my god!
Yes!
I love this.
I love the polymorphs on
again.
polymorphs.
Polymorph on polymorph.
It's a wisdom save of 17. I don't know if it'll work.
Oh, it has to use the T-Rex's stats. T-Rex with the +1 wisdom.
Wow, smart.
16.
Shit! He's polymorph now.
What is...
Is he another
What are you
fish?
polymorphing the T-Rex into?
A slug.
Excuse me. Are you two staying? Would you like to have your conversations up here?
No, to both.
Bye, bitch ass.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're not big into rhyming everything we say.
Poetry doesn't have to rhyme, stupid.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That it doesn't have to rhyme. Since I have
Jess,
so many of them.
What did you do? What did you do?
Okay, I see a ledge right there. Oh!
Jess.
How do I get up to that ledge?
Well, Jess.
Yes.
Jess, I need you to get good.
Crimes.
Yep. Yep, crimes.
It looks kind of,
Exactly like a haunted house.
yeah.
Let's go find us a ghost. What's up, girl?
90%.
How you doing? Ooh,
There he is.
there's a big booty. Hi. Hey. Hey. How you doing? All I see is
Alright,
titties.
so-
How you doing?
Photo of the ghost.
Need you to,
Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix.
sir. I need you to unmove. I need you to move.
No.
I need you to move your eyeballs, your mouth, and your tongue. Thank you. As the Sacred World campaign is coming towards its end, the Elysian Vagabonds are about to face the Avatar of Lamash 2. We want to commemorate the situation with an amazing piece of merch. Here is the poster that Lynn made of the Elysian Vagabonds at a campfire. You can get a t-shirt, pin, book, whatever you want. The income that we make from the merch is going to go to fund the next campaign, The Age of Maya, where we're going to use it for music, some art, maybe animation. So we'll see. Don't you want one? Don't you want a cool piece of art, bro? Hello, welcome back. So, Saerus, we're gonna pretend this is your room, and then we're gonna pretend that these guys are over here.
Here's my room.
There's your room. As
the cupboard.
Oh, sorry. That's who I was missing. Okay, cool. So you guys are in your isolated rooms. And you guys do get the full benefits of a rest right now. Just sleeping away.
I want to note
what
if anyone comes and checks on the boys' room during the night, they're in for a very, very wet pair of pants because I am in an inactive state directly inside our door.
No,
I have to keep watch somewhere, and that's the only entrance or exit. Shrug.
I will ask everybody to roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Why disadvantage?
Because.
Even me?
Even you.
So I rolled a natural 20, but disadvantage, so I have to take the 4. So it's a 4.
Oh, 4 don't quite do it. I'm sorry.
I got a 2.
Oh, that's good.
I got an 8.
That's also.
I rolled
that's...
2 5s.
Oh. Sorry.
Nah, you're good.
Okay, what did everybody else get?
Pain.
I got a 7 and an 8.
Okay.
I got a 10.
10. All right.
Did you hear what I said?
Disadvantage.
No. Lena, what did you
15.
get? 15. Okay.
That was your disadvantage? Holy jeez.
Is this while we're
5, baby.
sleeping?
This would be throughout the night while you're sleeping, yes.
Okay, before I went to bed, I would have gone back to the teenage form.
Okay, no problem.
Just in case someone comes in our...
Someone
He's asking about the disadvantage because passive state I can still see.
You can see, yeah, sure.
Okay.
You can see.
That's fair.
You still roll 2 5s, so even if it was with a straight roll, it would have been a 5.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It would have been an 8 after modifiers.
Okay. So, 6 hours pass, and you hear a gut-wrenching, high-pitched squeal of just terror. Everybody jolts awake. And this nice music system.
We don't know where that's coming from.
I am already standing and looking around.
You just hear a scream at the moment.
Okay.
You're standing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm probably almost bonking my head on the ceiling.
I'm just gonna roll even for girls, odd for the boys. So odd. So.
Do we have a window? Jesus, do we have a window?
No, and your room is it's just 4 bunk beds. There's no. It's a room that was inside of the location, so there's nothing. The brick walls and the wooden floor, gross carpeting, but yeah, that's about it. So you all heard it. Crosshatch jolts up. Ikad and Carver, what are you doing?
I'm going to immediately detect magic.
Okay. As you do see that Riven is looking at an empty sheet. Where'd it go? And you detect, other than Cross, a little bit of Ikad. That's it. What about the Ikad? Are you doing anything? I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
When Ikad woke up, he would have looked to see if that came from anyone.
No, not from within the room. It did sound like a girl, though.
I am peeking out of the door to see if I see anything.
Roll me perception.
$17.
You notice footsteps be run to from downstairs up to where you guys are at, but that's as much as you hear at the moment.
What time of night is it?
You know that it's closer to the morning than it is to nightfall.
Is the sun up yet?
No, it's not.
Cool. So
give
it's
it 2 or 3 more
reasonably
hours.
dark,
it's dark,
right?
It's dark for sure. Yeah, it's closer to 4 in the morning.
And the footsteps are coming towards the room, right?
Towards the upstairs, far end of the corridors.
And this hallway is relatively accurate?
No. Now that we said that, let me do the one thing. Every 1 square will be considered 15 feet.
Gotcha. I am going to post up directly outside of the door, facing down the hallway.
Okay.
You said 15 feet, right? Square is...
Every square is
1
15
square
feet.
is...
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 2 squares of movement. Lena, Everlee, what are you guys doing?
Sorry, I believe Carver had something before you switched to the other room. I'm sorry, I was just talking a lot.
Yeah, I know that they're like right next door in the other room, right?
Yes, they're like you get out the room, go to the right, and that's where they are, like the room adjacent to yours.
Okay, I'm gonna message Everlee through the wall.
Can it go through walls?
Yes.
Okay.
If you know where they are.
1 foot of stone.
1 foot of stone. Yes, this is not 1 foot of stone. Then yes, it goes through.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask, was that any of you?
And Everlee, you get a message in your head, and it sounds just like Carver.
And I'll definitely respond and say, no, not any of us. We're going to send the birds.
And I'll relay that to the other people in my room.
Okay.
I left our door open, by the way.
It's open. All right. So what are you doing with your bird specifically?
I wanted to direct Jewel, and I'm assuming Lena maybe follow suit, but to see if they can go out to the nearest window just to see if they are aware of what's going on, if it sounded like it was from outside or within, to just get them to kind of scan around. And
What trick does your Raven know?
I don't remember which one I said now.
Mine
Might have been
knows how to
hunt?
come.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in any location you are, if you call for it, it will come to you. What about yours, Everlee?
Yeah. I want to say that it was, we had talked about a fetch, but then you said there was something else about a
Fetch is like to go get that object for me, or this is a general description of an object, go get it for me.
Right.
Like, go get me a hair or something.
Right, we wound up doing something else. It was... well, I've got in here the mimicry, but maybe that's just all the...
That's
ravens.
your Raven, yeah.
So my intention, I think, was to see if there was any way that Jewel could kind of report back. Obviously, she's attracted by shiny things, but like if she could mimic something or repeat something she sees, just go fly around.
She can go fly around, but she's not trained to report an intelligent conversation back to you. In response to the crow, who is literally the eyes and ears of the wizard. You a little bit more training, maybe she can do that, but until I get a skill pick, a trick pick, sorry, they don't really have the capacity to do that at the moment. They're not all-purpose hunting dogs, as an example.
Oh yeah. No, and I know I can speak with her, so
yes, that which also helps. Okay, if you're just gonna like, hey, go look around, roll me your perception with the Raven stat.
Are they familiars for y'all? Like full-blown familiars, or are they
pets?
Okay. like I know familiars have some crazy tricks they can pull off.
Yeah, well, a familiar is like this is part of your soul into this animal. Okay.
Gotcha.
So you let it out, and it'll come back. Tell me the number, real quick. I'll put it dice.
What is perception again?
It would be in the stats for the Raven.
Wisdom?
It should be in your notes. Wisdom.
It's a whiz or
Wisdom.
okay, it's a whiz. So I got an 18.
18.
Wow,
that's really good. Okay, I have an associated number to that 18. Okay, as you cross, you just see a Raven fly off into the location, and
I'll whisper a call back at it.
Okay. Call. You hear a second scream. What do you guys do? Saerus, what are you doing? Sorry, before you hear the second scream.
The first scream, he was gonna grab his sword and shield and then just kind of look outside and see if there's people running and just ask what's going on or whatever.
What sword?
Just my sword, just a normal sword. Like, cause it's in, like I have all my things.
Yeah.
My armor is in the stand. My normal long sword is kind of there. Shield.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just gonna grab.
Okay, gotcha. What sword? It's not there.
Okay.
The sheet's there. Your shield's there. Your armor's there. Your normal longsword is not there.
I'm gonna look, and then I'm gonna look at it. I was like, God damn it! And just gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna just kind of like stand there. I'm not using you. I'm gonna grab my shield.
You do hear in the back of your head, but it would be fun if you did.
It's like, and I'm just gonna ignore him, and then put my helmet on. Just kind of like look around and see. It was like, and then if I see somebody kind of walking, what's going on?
You do see a raven. You don't not sure which one, but you do see a raven that flies like in front of your door, kind of looking around, just lands on the ground, picks at something, flies off. These aren't the best hallways for an avian creature, but she's doing her best, or he's doing his best. Sorry.
But is there like, and then the second scream happens? Because once the second scream happens, I'm gonna start donning my armor because battle might be happening.
Okay, that's gonna take 10 minutes.
Yep.
All right, that's 100 rounds.
Oops.
All right. So
I don't know if it's gonna be. Are we gonna be in battle now?
I mean, if you're donning your armor and you're thinking of like rounds, it's gonna be 100 rounds.
Yeah.
So as you're starting the process, for sure, everybody hears a second scream. What do we do?
I'm gonna lean back in the door, look over at Ikad, Carver, and Riven.
I had to clean some shit.
And I don't want to be alone in these hallways. I'm gonna get murdered. But I don't want to move forward.
Okay.
And assuming no one tells me to do anything otherwise, I'm going to ready an action. If I can see down to the end of this hallway, ready action is seeing something hostile. I'm going to fire a shot of an Eldritch Blast with the intent of missing it as a warning.
Sure, no problem. All right, no.
Because I know there are friendly people in here. Is my thought behind it.
Yeah. Yes, Jonah.
Can I just basically kind of change what I'm doing? Now that I think about it, I don't know, because it's more of an emergency now. Basically, it was like, I'm just gonna take my time, take my armor. Like, I don't think that's really what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm just gonna do is put my gauntlets on. I already have my helmet and put the boots on, and that's it. Or like, have some simple protection.
No problem.
But it's not really like the 16 full, like armor that I have. No, it's like I'm just gonna. But that basically, mechanic purposes, I'm not wearing armor, just my shield.
Yes, no problem, no problem. Yes, Lena.
I'm going to grab my weapons, and don them.
Okay, so you notice that the sword that was given to you, it's gone too.
Oh my goodness.
Everlee, your short sword is also missing.
She'll say "son of a bitch" out loud. And then she'll. I'm assuming she still has her short bow.
Your short bow's there, yeah.
Okay. Then she's gonna basically hook that around her shoulder and walk out to where Cross is.
Okay.
Oops, there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay, there we go. We had the same thought. All right. As you cross, you see as Everlee comes out, she has a bow in hand. Sorry, this is Lena, not Everlee. What about the rest?
Lena, you're just gonna see me hold a finger up and point to the end of the hallway with my wand hand.
I would also, yeah, I would go ahead and cast it. I'd cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And before I left the room, I would say to Akra to stay in the room.
It just kind of looks you, and just goes into the room, like goes right where you were sleeping at, kind of just huddles down, like getting the residual warmth from you. And
Sweet boy
very much,
or girl.
Boy. Yep.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything specific?
Ikad's getting his gear on.
Okay. Just letting everyone know that at the current moment, weapons totally fine, a shield fine, but armor, it will take you either 10 rounds at the earliest to 100 rounds. So everybody's considered unarmored, except for
Except me,
because you're a weird boy.
I will check my weapons again to seeing Lena wielding something that isn't what I've seen her wield before.
Sure.
And if I feel the spear or the javelin on my back, I will offer one to her.
Yep. Spear and javelin are definitely in your back.
Yeah, is any of my kit missing?
Your hammer is there. Your bag's
Lena.
there.
Lena will say, we'll just shake her head and say, basically like aim like.
Shrug. Back
But
on.
I should say your pick is there, not your hammer. Apologies, you have a pick. But yeah, your war pick is there. Your bag is there.
Is my stuff there? Daggers, Yakowa?
Yeah, it's all there.
Okay.
As you guys are grabbing your stuff and making sure what's there, you hear over here, and screams and swords clashing, and then yes, Everlee.
Sorry, my mute wouldn't go off.
Oh.
I want to also cast Speak with Animals, and I'm assuming Jewel would have just made a quick round and then come back.
At the moment, Jewel's not back.
Okay. Well, I need
Burb
to go
doing burb
out,
things.
So, yeah, my intention is to go out and see if I can get some info.
Okay. So what? How are you trying to? You see Cross's hand out, and you see your sister with her bow. What exactly is your intention? Like, how are you trying to gather information?
Well, I was planning on just walking out and
Okay.
seeing if I could see where Jewel was, but you said we have our stuff, correct?
I mean,
Like, I would have my short sword with me?
you do not have your short sword. No, it is gone.
Okay. It's gone?
Mm-hmm. The sheath's
missing.
there. The blade is missing.
If you have any kind of sword or sword-related object, it is currently MIA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. That's fun.
It's
I
everybody.
missed that part. I thought it was only a few.
Ikad doesn't have swords.
Yep.
What
Yeah.
about my daggers?
Your daggers are fine. Your war pick is fine. The javelins are fine. just from what you've noticed is the long sword and the short sword. Long swords,
Okay.
plural.
Well, I
Joke's
would
on
have,
y'all.
I guess, my daggers with me in hand and just plan to go out just in case.
Okay.
I need to do some defense of Lena, who ran out ahead of me, as she's not supposed to do.
At this moment, you will see Jewel just hop back, and Jewel looks at you as he blinks. The odd morbid side of it, half of Jewel's face is covered in red blood. It's kind of just dripping.
Oh my god. Can I talk to Jewel and say, come to me now?
Flies over. Lands on your hand.
Can I see if the blood is on hit, like from him, or just splatter?
Just looks like splatter. Perfectly unharmed.
Okay, I want to tell Jewel to go in with Akra and stay in the room.
Did I notice the blood as it flew past me?
Yeah.
I'm casting.
What you casting?
I'm casting Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And then I can move and dash as a bonus action. And from there, I can move a total of 60 feet. You said each square is 15 feet, so I can move 4 squares.
Yes.
And that will be my move action and bonus action dash.
Yep.
So,
you still have your action.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I am peeking around the corner.
Roll me perception.
Okay, and I'm not trying to be quiet at all.
All right.
Like, I'm in full-blown fight-or-flight combat. That is an 18.
18. Okay, you do see something that doesn't quite compute. Cyrus, what are you doing specifically?
I'm just gonna leave out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Get off the room, and I guess I see Crosshatch there now or something?
Yeah,
or
you will
what?
see Crosshatch.
Okay. I'll see Crosshatch and I'll just kind of, I guess, go to him, and that's really it.
Okay.
I'll
But
react
I
to
am a little bit worried, because swords are missing, and then I hear like battles and stuff?
You heard
like,
battle,
I heard
yes.
that.
Yeah.
I am gonna use, I guess, if we're using like kind of round thing, I am gonna use my bonus action to summon the sword of Arthur for Arthur. Because that will teleport. If it's in the same plane of existence, it will just come to me.
It just teleports to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, if that's the case, things are changing.
Uh-oh.
These soldiers,
is this a sword?
These are soldiers. Yeah, that's the sword. Okay. And this handmaiden is also died. As what you were going to see is Cross is there's this long 9-foot tall lengthy skinny man with this odd hunch, almost looks like its ribs are cracked inward, as it has this pale long face with hair dripping almost 6 feet in length. It doesn't have feet. His feet are actually hands. That's one hands on the wall, the other hand's on the other wall, and 2 of the feet are kind of grabbing and strangling this man, almost like a monkey-esque, as his head kind of turns back and almost looks like it's cracking, as it doesn't look like it has a spine or anything. As he kind of just moves on back and lengthening, and he puts his hand on the ground in an odd contorting manner, just and starts looking towards you, and his head moves, cracks, and looks right at Saerus as soon as you summon the sword.
Oh.
Shit.
If you summon the blade in front of it, it just starts running forward, and I need everybody to roll initiative, because unfortunately that will start the combat.
Oh, whoops! I needed armament.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, I rolled pretty good.
Alrighty, it also rolled really, really well. Okay. Did anyone get an 18 or higher?
I have an 18
And then you go first.
flat because initiative is 0, so 18.
Why can't I get good initiative rolls? Trent, you're rubbing off on me.
Sorry.
If you're doing so,
I didn't mean to.
Save it for...
Is 10 18 or higher?
No, I'm sorry.
Darn.
Well, if I matched you, do you mind if I go ahead of you?
No, you're fine.
Cool.
Let me move this out of the way. I just want to represent that it is physically on the board.
Okay.
Why is it not doing it? Control U.
Do I have control of the sword?
I can give you control of the sword if you really want.
Y'all's bad initiative.
So
rolls
that
are
it'll
making
move
my
with
bad
me when
initiative
I'm moving.
not as bad.
Just less stuff for you to move.
Wait, you said it rolled really low and then you put an 18
I rolled
up
really
there?
I said it rolled well.
Oh. Well, shit.
Okay, yeah, if you guys can put your numbers in there, that's greatly appreciated. If you can't, don't worry about it.
There I am.
If you want control of the sword, then there you go, you have control of the sword.
Yeah, it's more of a so that you don't have to move it, I guess, when
Yeah.
I'm moving. Or if I'm moving.
It's fine. Okay, so did anyone get 15 or up? I see 14s.
Right.
Anyone get a 15?
That's how I'm attacking. Attack.
Okay. Ikad, what did you get? 10?
10.
Okay. Okay, and then Lena and Everlee, you guys got the same number. Which one of you guys wants to go first?
I believe Carver goes ahead of a COD.
Yes.
Yeah, with the 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, Lee?
There's a lot of repeating numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear.
You're in front of me, so like physically, so I would think you would go.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm assuming that that's where the thing is in front of us. So.
Jesus, switch
Yes.
me in Ikad's positions. I'm gonna go ahead of him, matching the 10.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. I thought
Yeah.
I did that.
I mean, I'm up front and center. Like, I'm a little concerned.
Okay. Saerus, what do we do? You are up.
But he's like staring straight at me.
Yeah,
As
it
soon as
looks
that
like he was
sword came-
run. It really looks like he just killed these people, this tank, and was going in the opposite direction.
Mhm.
And honestly, Cross, it didn't look like it cared about you until Saerus came, and then it was interested. And then when the sword was summoned, now its body is twisting, curving, and they're all like almost like the spine's not even
So-
there and breaking backwards and looking at you.
So basically, it's that or like, oh, it's one of those creatures again, kind of like that, like he wants the sword.
Could be.
That's in my head. So because of, I think, let me double check on my class because I think I can only summon one at a time.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for?
Yeah, I can only summon one at a time. Basically, if I use my bonus action again to summon a different sword, it will just basically this one will disappear and go back to my little pool. and another the different sword that I'm bonded with will reappear.
Are you
appear.
bonded with another sword?
I am bonded with another sword. What? When did I bond with another sword? So yeah, bonus action is to summon something else. But I do need to say something first, which I have it on my notes. Here you go. Since Crosshatch is basically the only one there, so he's the one who's gonna hear it. Saerus is oh, I don't have my camera. Saerus is gonna take out his arm, kind of like not really a T pose, but just one arm out, and then there's gonna be like a flame of black, like a black flame appears on his hand, and he says, "Sword of night, sword of fright, come to me in my plight, protect me in this fight." And then he grabs that black flame, and then it just zoom, like a really, really crude sword comes out. But it seems so sharp that it can just cut anything, but it looks dull at the same time. It was like, what is that sword? That's not gonna do anything. Kind of like that. That's what it looks like.
Arcane sparks and stuff come out as one sword shifts to the other. You see that this creature just looks at you and just screams as its mouth is extended. Nothing happens, and then a second later, ah! It just screams at you.
He's more angry now. Whoops, I made him angrier.
I'm pissing off the eldritch monstrosity.
I'm gonna use my one movement because that's 15 feet right there. So that's my full movement, basically. Right? Oh wait, no, that's 15,
Yeah,
and then 30 is right here.
Well,
But
you
I'm
move
saying
here 5, 10.
Wait, what?
You moved out of your room, right? So 5.
Oh, okay.
So that
I'll
would have
just
been
stay
it,
there
yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to use your movement to move again, like your action to move again.
I'll just use I'll use my I hold my action to attack when he gets close to try and attack me.
No problem. No problem at all. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm bracing for impact.
Anything else? I'm assuming that's it.
I will end my turn. Bonus action and then action held, and that's it.
As it kind of just crawls on the walls, and as soon as it grabs towards you, you see that its feet kind of move around Crosshatch, and it just goes over it, lunges, spins out in the air, almost like trying to completely embrace Saerus, and it's going to do 2 claw attacks and a bite.
All on Saerus?
All on Saerus.
Oh shit!
No happy.
17.
My AC is
23, and then this is 21.
My current AC is 12 because 10 plus 0 dex
That is
plus my
3
shield.
hits.
Yep. So that is 35 points of slashing and piercing damage.
Oh, I'm dumb.
As he just goes, grabs Saerus, bites him, and then just slams into the floor, picks him back up, slams him onto the ground. And you see pull, and he's just looking and digging, and grabs his gauntlet, bites it and throws it onto the wall, grabs that sword, and just consumes it. As he eats your...
Bangungot. I know, you can't say that.
Yeah, I was just going to say nightmare.
Oh, or nightmare.
Bonus action consume. All right. Now it's Everlee's turn. What are we doing?
Lena.
What? It is Lena. I'm sorry. You guys you both picked the same color, same class, same everything. You look exactly the same.
It's the same. It's the same.
Okay.
Same name.
Same class.
Same name, same class. You guys literally were twins. Lena, what do you do?
I can see him right here.
Oh yeah,
He
you can see
fell.
him. Yeah, you from your perspective, he's dead.
He's. I'm gonna move my 30 feet, which would be there.
This thing also stands 2 feet taller than I do.
It is 9 feet tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, that's crap. Alright.
Thinking about what you guys are doing. Everlee, you would be next after this.
Yeah.
Then Carver.
Okay. Okay, I'll do 2 things.
Yes.
First thing I'm doing, I am casting yeah, I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on myself.
Okay. As you all, well, those that can't, you see that her entire skin starts turning woodish and cracking, and just a plate of armor made entirely out of bark appears on your skin.
And then I'm going to cast as a bonus action Healing Word on Saerus.
All right, roll me a d4.
Okay.
So if something just immediate, I'm not gonna ask.
Let's be nice to me.
I just remember a wounds thing. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know how damaged Saerus is
7.
from that.
Well,
I'm
he
down.
is getting magically healed right now. How much did you get?
7.
7.
I got max.
Okay, good. Saerus, you just are able to breathe, and you feel broken bones for sure. But you're at 7 HP at the moment.
Yep. Yay.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Everlee, what do we do?
Okay, I want to move my movement as well. And I have 30 feet, so could I get to Saerus?
Each feet is 15
Each square is 15 feet, so you can go 2 squares.
Basically where Lena is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Oh, that grid change makes that so much more viewable.
Yeah.
One behind me, because you were there.
Can't. Yeah, but then I would be in the other room. I don't know where to. Should I be on top of her? I don't know what to
You can
do.
just put yourself here. I'll just move you there.
Okay.
Aha.
So I would like. Is the thing looking at us? I mean, it was just
No,
attacking
it's
Saerus.
absolutely not looking at any single one of you. At the moment, it's actually currently just eating a sword.
Oh, fuck that thing. Okay. That kind of changes what I was. Okay, I want to do Sacred Flame.
Okay. That's a dex save or no? I always mix them up. Or you're attacking?
I think it's Dex.
Dex save,
Okay.
yeah.
Saving throw and 1d8 radiant.
Okay. It's radiant damage specifically. Okay, cool. Its dexterity saving throw is actually a 6, so roll me some damage.
Alrighty.
As you have this glowing orb that comes, and as you throw it, it spins around. Let's see how much damage it does before I describe what it does. I need this die to not move. Please and thank you.
Okay. I got 7.
7 points. Okay, nice.
The other thing I wanted to do, since I can see it eating the sword, right?
Yes.
Is I want to take my dagger and just try to throw it at him. Not necessarily hit him with it.
Yeah.
But like throw it away, be like, go chase this, you animal, you know.
As
like
you throw the dagger, and it just lands next to him, kind of sliding in a different direction. You see a singular eye past the odd, damp, almost like wet-like head. Just the eye moves, and then it goes back to the center.
Yeah.
It looks like it did not care.
Yeah, I figured, because I still had it, so it didn't care.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to distract it. Okay, that's it. That's all I have.
Okay, Carver, what do we do?
I'm gonna move in front of them.
Okay.
And upon seeing the creature and seeing Saerus very, very bloodied,
yeah,
I'm going to hex the creature.
Okay.
And turn myself invisible.
Nice. Okay.
Are those both actions?
Hex is a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. As you all see as Carver kind of murmurs a couple of things, and almost like he lets something go, and then he just vanishes. So at the moment, nobody can see him. Okay. Assuming that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Cross, what do we do? And Ikad, you're on deck.
I can't both disengage and drag Saerus.
Disengage will be an action.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to grab Saerus by his arms and try to move him away.
Okay.
Bearing, is my move speed halved if I'm just dragging him?
Yes.
Okay. So half of 30 is 15. I've got one square. First move, Saerus, just move below me for a second. Am I taking an AOP?
Yep. So let's do a claw attack. That is a 16 to hit.
Just hits.
That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Holy crap. I have a reaction to being hit.
Okay.
I am Hellish Rebuking.
Nice. Okay. That's a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
That is a 7. Yes, 7. I know how to math.
7?
Yes.
That is a failure. It's 8 points fire.
Okay, 8 points fire. Good to know.
I took 11?
Yes. As it hits you in, it's almost like a scream as you kind of point, and this flame wraps around it. I would like Carver, Evelyn, and Lena to roll me a perception.
Me and Everlee.
Lena and Everlee. Alright, what did you guys get?
14.
14, okay. Should probably roll something to see. Okay, that's
24.
24 does pass. The 14 does not.
I hope
15.
15 does not pass. As Everlee, you see that he has a lot of cuts all over his body. They're all starting to slowly heal up, except for the flame that kind of hit it. And you see that it's kind of pulsating and sizzling and bubbling and boiling really rapidly. Okay. And what else?
Does that also mean where I hit it with my damage, or it's just the one I just saw the flame?
The one that you just saw.
Okay. Action drag. Took the hit reaction. Bonus action. Do I have to roll Constitution on the spell I'm still concentrating on? That
yes,
being
you
Expeditious
would.
Retreat?
Yeah, you have to get a 10.
That's a con save?
Con save of 10 is the DC at the moment.
Okay, no modifiers or con save?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is in dirty 20.
Yeah,
it's still up.
You keep the spell.
Bonus action dash. I'm going to move him another square.
Okay.
Saerus, to move below me again, just so I've got good tracking. Thank you.
Okay. With that...
and pass turn.
Okay. Ikad, what do we do? Just letting you know, like, you would be here. Like, you start outside the room. I cannot hear you for speaking, sorry.
Important question.
Yes.
My defender would have been able to be brought in the room with me, right?
I was unaware of its existence, but yes, it would be brought into the room because no one would have stopped it.
You know, I made it look like the thing.
Yes. You would have also had a lot of stares and like, what the hecking is that? But yeah, your defender would have been there.
Alright, I think I showed up that crude effigy.
I need to get your defender. So give me a second to go find it. Where is you? But yeah, what are you doing as I'm looking for the baby?
Okay. Each square is 15 feet, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move over. I'm still in the hallway here, right? Even though it looks like I'm on the wall?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move there. I am going to grab one of my ball bearings.
For right now, we're just gonna use this as the defender until I can find it.
Okay.
Just cause time.
I'm gonna have it standing in front of me.
You can control the shield, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, there we go. I found it.
And then I'm gonna line up my shot with my little ball bearing, and catapult.
Okay.
So the thing's gotta make a dex save.
That
with
is
disadvantage, because I don't like him.
Oh, okay, let me roll this. That is a 15.
Okay, it misses.
Misses? Okay. Alright. As the bearing goes right through its odd textured skin and just rips right through one of its muscles, you all see it seal up. Anything else?
Regenerative property.
That's it for now.
Okay.
Wait, bonus action, I can do stuff with my thing.
Yes, you can. You can do things.
I can give my defender orders with my bonus. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell it protect.
Okay, it's gonna defend. As for 1 second, putting you out here. Riven's gonna fire an E-blast. Unfortunately, he misses completely. And she's going to look at that thing and stay where she's at and defend herself. Okay. Saerus, what are we doing? Move this countdown to another.
Saerus, you are presently alive and being dragged by an automaton.
I was about to say, well, like, you skipped my turn because my token disappeared on the third order.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. It's your turn.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand up of my 15 feet, I guess. So now I have 15 feet left of movement.
Yes.
Is it still currently, or is the sword gone?
He has eaten your sword.
He
Yeah.
has swallowed. Oh man! Bonus action. I'm gonna summon it back.
Okay, you summon your sword again.
You're gonna get me murdered.
Whoops. It's got, like, my sword, not the sword that he's after. I'm gonna action produce flame and throw it at him. Oh, and I did read the spell. It doesn't say that it catches anything on fire because it's a target.
That's a dex save?
So, no. It's a target. It's an attack. It's a spell attack.
Roll me a hit then. Sorry.
Spell ranged attack. That is an 18.
18 hits. Roll me damage.
1d8 of fire. That is a 2.
Okay. That's 2 points of fire damage. Noted.
That's all. That's all I got.
You throw the fire and it kind of blocks it and looks, and it's almost like he's hissing at the fire itself. And you're starting to all notice that all these cuts and slashes and whatever, even the ball bearing, he's kind of just completely ignored. But that he's not ignoring. All right, anything else, Saerus?
I'm gonna say if you have any kind of fire, I think he doesn't like it. Cough, cough. That's all I got.
Okay. He will look and point at you. Nobody knows his language. And just walk forward, and now, Cross, you're in the way. Okay.
He was ignoring me before.
Yep. So that is going to be a 24, 19, and then 26.
Hit. I'm down. You don't even have to give me damage. That one smack was enough for me.
We'll see.
Go ahead and give me damage anyway, unless you roll absolute min.
Okay, first attack is going to be 9.
Yep, I'm super bloodied.
Okay, second attack is 13.
I am down.
So the last attack, you take a death save fail.
I take 1 death save.
Okay, as you just see, as it grabs Cross, slashes at him, and Cross is just hanging as pieces of metal, shrapnel, and bolts are coming down. As he just grabs his chest, bites him, and just rips a huge chunk. As I would like no angle. All right, Carver, you're the only one that could see this. Carver, roll me a perception.
That is a 20.
You see a little flame go off inside of Crotch's chest plate. Lena, what do we do?
First thing I'm going to do is okay. Yeah, I'll do produce flame and throw it at this big guy.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Okay. So that is going to be...
Wait, does anyone dealing spell damage to this thing also deal the hex damage from Carver?
No, only Carver.
Only me.
Oh, okay.
That's 8.
8 points of damage. Okay, nice. As
Oh, go ahead.
No, what else are you doing?
Well, I was gonna say I'm also casting Healing Word on Cross.
Okay.
1d4 plus. See what I got.
I want to note, in fairness, that Hex takes concentration, and the second I made myself invisible, that would have gone away.
Hex concentration
I did
base?
not realize that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You
a
casted
5.
Hex and then invisibility.
Correct.
You're still invisible.
Right, but the Hex is no longer applied.
Oh, because Hex is concentration base. Okay. Sorry.
Gotcha.
I was thinking your invisibility went away. Sorry.
I heal for 5.
Yep.
Right, you're back up. And Carver, you do see that flame ignite a little bit. Almost like a tiny little pilot.
Pilot light or
Light, yeah.
Pilot light or a small
So,
hamster?
is Cross still down?
Cross looks like he's moving, but he is physically on the floor.
You see my eyes and chest plate slightly relight as I get healed.
All right, Lena, that's a good turn. Anything else?
I'd say Everlee, I think Cross and Saerus need our help. I think I healed Cross, but we need to get them out of there or heal them more. Yeah, and that'll be it.
All right. It will look towards you. Necromancers. And just looked at your direction, Lena.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Shit.
All right. Everlee, what do we do?
Whew, we're scared. No, we're moving. So was I in the same square as Lena?
Yes.
Technically. So if I want to move my 2, then I can go up to here. There. Okay. Is that an AOP if I'm that close?
Nope. You have not left his range. You just entered.
Right.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. I also want to cast Healing Word on Cross, because you said Cross is still down, right? But he just looks a little better.
Yeah, I mean, he's really, really hurt. Half of his plate and skin is literally on the floor.
My inner chest plate is exposed.
Yeah. I want to cast Healing Word and say, you're a cool entity. Stay with us.
That's the healing
yeah.
word.
That's the healing word.
I forgot to say, as soon as I'm like casting my healing word, I'm saying Shaquille heal.
I need you to go home and rethink your entire life. Okay, how much are we healing Crosshatch for?
5.
All right, Cross, you're healed
Even
by 5
though
more.
he'll never heal from that comment.
Gosh darn it, Jess. That's why Jesus is one-shotting us.
I knew it was coming.
Shaquille heal.
Anything else, Everlee? As you say your words of empowerment, as it's odd because you're literally seeing bolts like twist back and plates of steel like start moving in and all, like it feels like a mending spell, but it's healing him.
Right, and then the only other thing is my eyes start burning.
Okay.
They're glowing and burning, and it's a weird thing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Carver,
Right.
what do we do?
Are you also a gymnast?
I am going to... It's going to be very precise positioning. I'm going to move within 10 feet, but not within 5 feet of this creature.
Within 10 feet, but not 5 feet. Got it.
And I am going to Fey Presence while I'm invisible.
Oh, interesting.
Causing a spectral form of a hag to appear.
Interesting.
Trying to fear it.
Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Oh.
Okay. What does the hag do?
It's going to be screaming back at it.
Okay. You all do see as it literally drops to the ground, almost like it's bowing. Anything else, Carver? Because we still have to do this in initiative order.
Because I don't have my cap.
Okay. Carver, sorry. Cross, what do we do?
Do I have a crawl speed?
No, it's your movement speed. You can crawl 15 feet if you want, yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna Grievous it in all fours? Yeah.
That's basically what it's gonna look like. I'm just action disengage.
Okay.
And half my move. Fuck it. I'm just gonna get up. That's gonna draw attention to me. Alright. I'm right here. And I am attempting to get the fuck away from this thing. But that is as far as I can move because it was half my movement to get up and I didn't want to cheese it and crawl.
Okay. As you get up and move, it really does not look like it's paying attention to you. As we're going to do this.
Hey, I recognize that many.
You have control over this, Carver. Okay. With that, Ikad, what do you do?
Mood.
I cannot hear you, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to check something on my Steel Defender.
would it be? I might help.
Yeah, me too. I can probably help. I'm not professional.
I thought there was a thing to let me get advantage when I was fighting with it. I think that might be a later level, though. I don't know if that's base.
It's more of a. I think it would like if you're trying to flank it, or are you talking about the arcane jolt?
I don't know. I just remember seeing something that I thought gave advantage.
Okay.
That's fine. So to flank, it would have to make it all the way over here?
Correct. It is groveling on the floor, frightened, though. Like, you see that it's... if you're trying to hit it, it's an easy hit.
Okay,
And
I'm just gonna...
defenders have 40 feet of movement instead of 30.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have it move up with me.
Okay.
And we're both gonna whack at the thing.
Okay, you all see that as it's trying to grapple, Ikad and the Steel Defender go to attack it. Roll me to hit.
That's my pick. There's my pick. 22.
22, that hits. Roll me damage.
9.
9 points of damage as you hit it right into the head, and it's looking at the hag only. It's trembling, looking at the hag. All right, roll me for your Steel Defender.
Where do I see my spell attack modifier? There it is.
Okay. It would be because you're an Artificer intelligence plus your proficiency bonus.
Or you can click spells on D&D Beyond and it'll show you.
I rolled a 1, so I don't know if it matters.
Oh no! Roll another D20. Do not get a 1.
That's not a 1.
Okay, good. All right. As the Steel Defender just goes for a miss and just looking at the hag with the pick still in its head, just looking at it. Okay. Anything else, Ikad?
Nope.
Riven and Evelyn are just looking at this thing, just speaking to themselves in a curious manner. Saerus.
Does that hag look hostile to us? Because we don't know what that is.
No, you just see this thing just screaming at it, making no sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Or Fey Presence is different. Does it make sounds as well?
Fey Presence is literally the embodiment, like.
Yeah.
Okay, then you just see this thing screaming at it.
I'm projecting my patron at it.
If you are, then it's going to look a lot different than this lady, but for the purposes of, I don't have many, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm just going to basically move to its range so I can attack it.
Also, Ikad, it is bloodied, as it is bleeding from the head wound.
But because, like squares and stuff, like I'm just going to stay here and then try to attack it?
Sure. Like, you can move here if you want.
Okay.
Or whatever, but yeah, you're close enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack with one weapon attack because level 3 baby.
For purposes of seeing everyone on the map, I'm going to do this, just so I can see everybody.
Okay. That is a 17 plus 6, 23.
23. That hits.
A D8 of my damage. And that is a 9.
9 points of damage, alright.
Bonus action, I will use my second wind to heal a D10 plus 3 of HP, and I rolled a 7, so that's 10 HP I will heal.
Okay, you heal 10.
You will see like little smoke that comes out of his helmet. Like he just kind of exhales a little bit and just compose himself a little bit more, and then just like a little steam comes out. And I will action surge.
Okay, action surge.
To attack again, and that is a 16 plus 6.
That hits.
So that is a 22. D8. No, that's a D10. I can only roll a D8 because I have a shield. Oh, I rolled a 6 plus 4 is 10.
Nice. Good math for me, thank you. Okay. As you slice at it, and it's starting to look... and now... Anything else, Saerus?
That is it.
As like the hand
here.
almost comes off, and it does regenerate.
Uh-oh.
And is no longer bloodied. As the hand just literally comes back, you all hear as it grabs onto the presence and just screams. Ikad, I need you to contest a grapple. So acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Well, they're both awful. I'm gonna go acrobatics. Hey, not 20. That's a 22.
22. Nice. I'm pretty sure you beat it. Let me double check.
Man, I would love for this nat 20 to still not be.
I lost. Oh, there you go. Okay. It got 19. You do beat it. As it it tries to grab onto you, and then you see the oddest thing. It does not pin you, does not do anything, but it does open your bag and stick its head in, and starts the legs just crumble, starts moving inward inside your bag.
I use my reaction.
This motherfucker took my potato.
I was just gonna say that too as a reaction.
That because it failed its grapple, it is an attack of opportunity. It is trying to enter your bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack it.
All right, roll me to hit.
Fuck this guy. He took my potatoes.
I was gonna use it. He's the one.
17.
17 hits. Roll me damage.
It would have been so good if that was a nat 20.
The vengeance.
Rolled a 1 on the d8, so that's 2 damage.
All right, it takes 2 points of damage.
Apparently, I'm not that pissed off.
It's also a very awkward angle since it's crawling in. You're like, God, hammer. You try to hit it. Anybody else that is within range, you can do an attack of opportunity as well.
Oh, I can. I can.
Anyone?
Oh, does that mean my defender gets one?
Your defender gets one.
Oh, that's another 16 plus 6. That's 22.
Saerus, Carver, and Everlee, you all get an AOP.
I am gonna remain invisible.
All right, you are invisible.
Okay, my defenders is 20 to hit.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Yeah, mine was a 22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, that hits. Roll me
and
damage.
then it was
and the defender does 10.
10. Nice. Thank you.
It was 11 damage.
11. Oh, ooh, it's looking really, really bad. Are those all the A-ups?
Yes. I would like to go.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. So, is it like a full move? I guess.
No,
or
it's one melee attack.
Okay. Because what I was gonna try to do is take a torch and throw it, but I don't know if that's a full move.
You can do that if you want.
Yeah, because that's about all the fire I have.
That's an improvised attack. Roll me an attack with without proficiency. So D20 plus your strength.
Plus my that's not good. Okay. What is my strength? Oh, shoot. Shut. I know.
Your strength looks like it's 12 from just a...
Yeah.
So D20 plus 1.
Plus 1. Okay, so I got a 14 on that, actually.
14 misses as you try to hit it, but it just kind of scoops in, and then your back feels weightless. At this time, it was going to take 3 rounds for him to get here. The creature just went inside your bag of holding. As you see an axe fly through the air, missing all of you, as 2 swords get unsheathed. What happened? He's looking right at you, Saerus. What happened? And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
Oh.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see what this concludes next time, as it was looking for something, didn't quite find it, and yeah, that was a very if A then B situation, and some were bad and some were actually beneficial towards y'all. But this thing's been walking the castle apparently looking for the sword. So,
hey, Cross, you don't need air, right?
You could pay me enough gold to go inside that fucking thing.
Get in there, fight it in the void.
Unless you gave me something like a bazooka.
You know where the culprit of your missing potatoes are, and apparently everybody's sword now. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how long I can hold my breath now.
I mean, this thing might need oxygen.
Oh wait. Do my magic items I make function the same way as normal, like the magic item they're emulating?
More or less, yeah. You should have a flair to it, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you're thinking, bud. And bear
so I
in mind...
can just stab a hole in this bag, and a bunch of vegetables in this dickhead will come flying.
That is a theory that we can definitely test out next game.
Oh, that's a theory I'm fucking hoping for.
I was thinking unseen.
Are you removing your infusion of that bag of holding?
Yeah, I have it. I have another sack. I can just make another sack into a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
like it's literally just a burlap sack.
Why don't we just give this bag to someone we don't like at all? Like, just seal it and be like...
Because the rest of my fucking vegetables are in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And if I end the infusion, hypothetically, this asshole and my vegetables should both be out of the bag.
Yep.
With that, we're going to end tonight's game. Please be kind to one another and love each other. We'll see y'all in a week. I'm very excited. Bye, everybody.
Bye.